So we were planning like this Secret Santa thing. What was it? Last year, 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were planning
audio for this game like all the way.
We were planning this like Secret Santa, where it was me, my girlfriend, Ivan, Rachel, Scott, Scott's partner, and then our other friend, Ariana.
Which one?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say her name on the pod.
We can censor it.
Okay. But yeah. So we were all in there and the planning was going good. We all had we got to the website and everything. We picked out like our gifts that we wanted, but it didn't have to be that, you know. And I forgot what it was. I think it was my girlfriend had she had gotten I think, or did she? I don't remember who. Oh no, she had Rachel. And then she was like, I'm saving my money right now. I can't really buy something that's like 20-30 bucks because I'm saving my money, right? And Brayden was like, you really can't afford to spend like 20 bucks. And he kept pressing her about it.
Oh, I remember this.
He kept pressing her. Yeah. So after that, she was like, can you like say something? Or no, I said to my girlfriend, you should say something to him. Just like DM him and be like, I just kind of uncomfortable, you know? Can't really spend money right now. I'm saving for this specific thing. I have to get it for school. And Baden kept pressing it. And then eventually I was just like, next time he says something like that pisses us off in the group chat, I'm just gonna leave and block him on everything. And sure enough, he did. Sure enough, he pissed us all off again, so I just left and blocked him.
Poll I made. It was that poll I made. Or is it a different thing?
No, it wasn't your fault at all. I was fishing for a reason to block him. Like,
okay, Nick,
just give me a reason.
Yeah, I just needed a reason.
Ariana had sent a reel. It was like, I don't remember what it was or if it was even funny or not. I was like, is this real funny? Yes, no, kill yourself. And then he just like dragged it on longer than he needed to.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean he dragged it on?
Like it was just a poll. It didn't need to be any more than just being a poll.
Yeah,
I think it's just.
I think I said that I was like uncomfortable with the joke or something, which I wasn't. I just was fishing for a reason to drop Scott. Drop Scott. Just fishing for a reason to drop Scott because it's not like he's a horrible person or anything. He's just. Well, no, he is. Kind of
he dated Nick's sister. I like Nick has a little.
Yeah,
a little more.
There's not much more. There's not much more on it than he's just kind of an asshole.
Yeah,
like he's just kind of an asshole and a toxic person. I'm not trying to be around all that. So I dropped him, and then that was that. That was haven't heard from him since. Actually, it's been great, honestly.
We're all free, I think.
You know, Scott Pilgrim is a very, very fitting name.
Yeah, it's a good comparison.
It's a great comparison. Yeah. Oh, I can talk about that part too. So Scott and Rachel Scott became friends with me and Rachel around the same time. Like he started talking to Rachel at the same time he started talking to me when we were all going to the same school. I don't know if the school is named or not. I won't name the school. But we were all going to the same school and I was in the same like academic coaching class, which is like a little homework class with Scott. And he started talking to me and he was like, oh, Rachel said that you played guitar. That's pretty cool. I play too.
Tragic.
I met up with him at Guitar Center one time, and my God, he tried playing a song called "About a Girl" by Nirvana. Now, good song. I like Nirvana as much as the next guy. They're pretty good. But my God, this boy could not keep a rhythm. He was playing it like it was just at one tempo, like he wasn't actually like doing anything but a 4/4 rhythm for the chords, so it was just all wrong. And then I tried to show him how to play it And then even the Guitar Center employees, it's my local one, they know who I am, they're chill with me. They were like looking over at him like, oh God. Like these Guitar Center employees, man, I love those guys so much. But like I was trying to show him how to play it the right way, and he was like, no, I think I'm doing it right. And then I pulled up the recording on my phone and I'm like, this is how you play it. I literally showed him the Songster tabs and he still wasn't playing it right.
You know, well, he tried like he tried for
Come As You Are as well.
yeah, I was gonna say he tried for months trying to play Come As You Are and he couldn't do it.
Like no, like the
That's like
rhythm
the
would be so
easiest
off.
song.
The notes would be wrong somehow. The rhythm would be off. We'd be like, do you not hear? There's like something not right here. Like we'd play the
Right.
song and then we'd have him play it, and then it just like wouldn't be at the same.
Also, I learned
Yeah.
and I learned how to play it like in like 5 minutes. I had at the time I'd never played guitar before.
Yeah, I think that was the first like full song that I learned. That, and then I think the first like song that I tried to play was One by Metallica, like the intro part. Awesome song. I can play the full thing now. I'm very happy about that one. But like, it's just the fact that you try and get something through his head and he's like, no, my way is how I'm doing it and it's the right way. It's so crazy.
He didn't know chords at one point, and we like brought a bunch of instruments to my house. And I was like getting a headache. He also likes his amp really loud for some reason.
Yeah, I know. When we were all at,
I was actually getting a headache.
I remember because you guys did that surprise party for me when we all had our guitars there, and his amp was just cranked to like 8 in a room in a house that's like not built the greatest, and it was like shaking. And I was like, dude, turn that down a bit. And he was like, no, I like the sound. You have a distortion pedal in front of you. If you like loud sound, turn that on. I don't know,
Like
man.
you do
He's
both.
just-
You crank
he's
it to the max and turn distortion on.
Yeah, and his distortion pedal settings were awful.
Oh.
We're just all the way up.
Yeah, the level was all the way up, the distortion was all the way up, and tone was also all the way up.
I think
So
I
it was
know why
just
he
an
did
awful
this.
mess.
I think I've heard Kurt Cobain during recording would just turn all this stuff all the way up. That's definitely.
Except for level, he kept the level around 6.
Yeah, you can't turn all the way up. I think Baden would just.
Yeah,
all the
because
way
then it makes your tones sound super muddy and you just get all screwed up. Like, it's just awful. Oh,
Other
yes.
thing is software for this gaming stuff.
Yes. So there's a channel called Scammer Payback.
Yes.
You've probably seen their clips. It's a dude named Pierogi. He's got blue hair. And they basically just troll scammers and take control of their computers and delete files and stuff and help people not get scammed. And they uploaded a video. I think it was the other day. Yeah, 2 days ago at the time of recording. And they did like a big in-person thing in the UK where they took down a bunch of scammers. It was something called the People's Call Center. And that was really cool. They got an actual arrest in person. Awesome work they're doing. But they also revealed they're working on something where you at home, literally in a browser, can do what they do for free, safely. It's called the People's Virtual People's Call Center. I think it's peoplescallcenter.com or something like that is the website. Great stuff you can do. You get the information about the scammer in like a little window, and you can just troll them. It's awesome. You can just take up all their time and make sure they aren't scamming other people. It's a great thing. We love getting rid of scammers.
I kind of love that actually.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Wait, like how do you? If it's for scammers, like how do you?
So the way it works is it's kind of like Google Voice, where it'll like spoof a phone number, which is like it'll give you like a fake phone number basically,
I see.
and you get like a fake name generated for you and everything. And you'll basically call the scammer from the website, and they'll attempt their scam upon you. But you know they're a scammer because you're using the website.
Right.
So the website basically takes like phishing emails and phishing phone numbers, which is like if you click a link or something, they can get your account information, or if you call this, they'll try and scam you out of like 15 grand. Like as an example, what they'll do is they'll say, this is Microsoft support, you owe us $300. And then they'll ask you to get on something like AnyDesk where they can take control of your computer, and they'll open your control panel and they'll just make it look like professional and everything. And they'll type in like your name. They'll have you type in your address, that kind of stuff, and they'll save all that that data, and they can sell that data for one. And two, they will change the $300 you put in to forward them to $3,000, and they'll say, hey, you just took $300 or $3,000 from me. I need that back. So what they'll do is they'll have you put cash in a box and wrap it with like a bunch of tinfoil, clothes and stuff, and send it to someone called a money mule. And that money mule will send the money to the people in likely Kolkata, India, which is where a lot of them are, or Nigeria. There's a lot of them too, but that's where like the tech scammers usually are. So they'll send it to, say, Kolkata, India, where everybody gets a cut of the money you sent them. It's not going to Microsoft. It's not going to good people. You're just paying criminals, basically. So that's how their scam works. But with the People's Call Center, you can just troll them and collect information. And then Scammer Payback, like the YouTube channel, what they'll do is they'll go in and mess with these guys' computers. Basically, they'll get access to their computers, they'll delete their files, they'll troll them, they'll turn on their cameras, take pictures of them. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh,
it's awesome.
Wait, so in terms of the scam part, like they said, they do something and they tell you that you took $3,000 from them, and then you're supposed to give it back. What if you just don't have $3,000? Like, are they actually giving it to you?
They'll just so I don't really know how to explain that part very well, but basically in some way they'll make you think you took money from them so that they guilt trip you into giving them back the money you took, even though you didn't actually take money. So you didn't actually take any money from them, they just make it seem like you did, and then they want the money back that you never really had. So they basically give you fake money and then you give them real money. That's how the scam is done.
Interesting. But like, if you just don't have $3,000 in your account, though, like, what are you supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
This doesn't work.
They just like, I don't even.
Yeah, scammers aren't very smart. They'll just put whatever number they want on there, and it'll probably work with older people. A lot of the people that you'll find they're scamming are in their 70s,
and
80s.
Older people do have that much money, probably.
Yeah, they've got like big retirement funds. Like, there was one guy that they had gotten. They saw that he was getting scammed out of like 90 grand. That's a lot of money. $90,000. Like,
gosh, they don't even care about like
losing that money.
Exactly.
And it's like these scammers in India, like, I understand their situation. Yeah, I understand their situation. There's not a lot of things they can do to make money in India because of the overpopulation issues they have. There's just not work for people. I'm understanding of their situation, but why are you scamming innocent people overseas? You know?
Right.
I can sympathize with you not being able to make money, and I would be willing to help out people like that can't work, like physically cannot work. But when you go out here and you scam 90-year-old people out of their entire retirement fund, they didn't earn that money, you know? The scammers didn't earn that money. The person with the retirement fund earned that money and then was conned out of it. They were guilt tripped out of it.
Right.
It's awful. Yeah, I think that ties up that topic.
Actually, I once got a phishing email to my college account. College email, weirdly enough, and it was just a form asking for my emails and passwords to the emails for some reason. It was worded so poorly. They were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna deactivate your like Microsoft 360." I don't use.
Oh, they did. Oh, I got that same email.
I don't.
Yeah, Microsoft 365. Yeah, never use it.
I made an account, but I never like used it for anything. So I don't have a reason to. I was just told you get it for free, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna deactivate it." And I checked the form. It's literally just asking for. It was like college email. It was like normal college stuff. They probably asked for like name, number, all that. But it was also they asked for college email and the password to it. I think they asked for your personal email and the password to it, and they asked for your previous school's email and password to it. And like by the second one, I'm already like, what? Why would I need this?
Yeah, that's crazy. That actually goes into how I got my Instagram account stolen, my old account, pretty well. So this was like April of 2024, and I had literally just finished the PSAT, right? Just finished it, and then one of my friends, I see they have an alt account following me, and I'm like, oh, okay, what happened to their main? I'm like, hey, what happened to your main? And this is me being dumb at the time, right? I didn't know how this scam exactly worked, but it was not my friend. It was in fact some scammer, you know. Fell for it. They got me. But the stars aligned for this guy. I had just finished my PSAT, and I'm like, oh, my friend must have finished it too, because they were at the same school. And they hit me up, and they were like, hey, my account's deactivated. This is how I have to reactivate it. What's your phone number? And I'm like, this is my phone number. Go ahead. Now, this was stupid on my part because I literally read the text that Instagram sent me, and they were like, hey, don't share this number with anybody. It's for your account. And I'm dumb. I'm thinking, well, it's probably for their account. Dumbest thing I could have done is send them that code. I regret it to this day, but also I kind of don't regret it because I found this guy's email because he was dumb enough to have his email attached to his phone number. So I now constantly have 2% of my computer resources spamming this guy's emails. He has signed up for every spam I could possibly find, and I am very, very happy about that. I love petty revenge.
Beautiful.
Me too.
Scammers, and I think he deactivated the email. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it in a long time.
It's just like it's spam. I've been worrying about it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been sending him in spam email every minute for over a year now.
A minute. A minute for over
For a year.
I
Dude,
have
wait.
2 spam emails a minute because it's 1% of my thing for each account. So I have 2 accounts on the spam mail website. I'm not going to say what it is because it can be used maliciously. But yeah, I have 2 accounts open, and it's using 2% of my resources to just spam him with 2 emails a minute. So very proud of that one.
2 emails a minute. Well, let's see how many minutes there are in a day.
How many minutes in a year, and then multiply that by 2. That's how many emails I've sent him.
Let's see.
Not even worry about the emails open or not. You're just like idly doing that.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Minutes. Times 2. A million emails.
Kind of getting bored of Stray.
Yeah, like, yeah, almost 1.1 million emails.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
That's probably how many I have in my inbox.
How many emails are in my inbox? My main
It's
email?
like-
I might have like
Yeah, I've got like
I have like
1,700.
10,000.
I'm almost full.
Let me look. Hold on. Yeah, I remember mine being full and I purged it like entirely.
Yeah. But yeah, I got my account stolen, and I argued with this guy over text because he wanted $75 for my account, and I asked him, how do I know you're gonna give me my account back if I pay you $75? Not that I was gonna do it because I won't give you it back. And he said, "Trust me, bro." And I said, "How am I supposed to trust you?
Trust me,
They
bro.
just stole my Instagram account."
Source, trust me, bro.
Yeah, source, trust me, bro. Literally.
I have 22,000 emails in my inbox.
I have 1,800
Oh my
only,
God.
actually.
Yeah, I've only got
That's much my fault.
1,760.
Which amount?
On my main, I have 8,810.
the oldest email on here from 2019.
Mine's from 2014.
Mine's from 2013, I think.
Jeez.
Or my Gmail might have been from like 2014, but then my Hotmail was from like 2011.
Yeah.
My school email is 2,900.
From Twitter email from info@twitter.com.
My oldest email ever is from 2018 when I got my Xbox.
Yeah. When my dad was setting up my account, I think that's my oldest email. It's 2011.
Email. Oh,
wait,
yeah, my
you
oldest
mean-
email is from 2012 when I set up my Xbox account.
Oh, you mean
For my
like
Xbox 360.
your oldest email like account? Sorry, that's what I thought you meant. But you meant. Oh, I
Oh
think
no,
in that
I mean my
case,
oldest email.
my oldest might be on my iCloud email actually.
Yeah, mine is setting up my 360 account.
Mine was
Crazy.
like sending my dad like a freaking like message or something.
Yeah.
Let's see
My
this.
mom had a 360, and that's what I used to game for the first time ever.
I can't even
So
show
it was
my oldest-
already it was set up with her information.
my
And
oldest
then I
email
got
might be
an
on.
Xbox One, and she also used her Microsoft account for that one.
Yeah, my 360 was honestly, I probably used that thing to high. It's still behind me. I still play on it, even though I have an Xbox One. I just don't like it. But yeah, my 360 probably honestly my favorite console. It's between the 360 and the 3DS for me.
Hmm.
But you are fully allowed to mod your 3DS now because Nintendo said it's cool, but then
They allow it?
I hate Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo. I modded my 3DS, which they said was cool. But then, within the same breath, they say, we're releasing the Brick 2. I can't stand them. Yeah, brick my machine if I put the wrong charger in it. Thanks, guys.
My oldest email
Great
is
one.
I emailed my dad in 2014.
All right. What are we? Next segment now?
Yep.
Yeah, so the
All
next
right,
segment was it was like the impact of that Berserk manga, right?
Okay, yeah. So, segueing into the Berserk stuff, I could talk about this for days, honestly. Berserk started in 1989 by a manga artist named Kentaro Miura. Rest in peace. He passed away in 2021. But he is honestly one of the best artists and writers ever. I cannot recommend it enough. But the beginning is like a little prologue where you're following this main character named Guts. And he seems like a real asshole, edgelord kind of character. He's just not very likable in the very beginning. But then they take you back to when he was a kid and they give you his whole backstory and everything and how much it sucked for him growing up. He grew up in a band of mercenaries, was abused as a kid by his adopted dad. Awful way to grow up. And then he finds a group of mercenaries after a while called the Band of the Hawk. And he stays there for, I think it's about 5 or 6 years. But over time, he's like, maybe I want to go do something else. I might leave here. So he does that, not knowing that one of the other main characters, Griffith, had like kind of an emotional attachment to Guts. So he kind of went crazy and committed a crime that got him arrested, and Griffith was tortured for like 2 years straight, or a year. I forgot the exact time frame. And then Guts finds out, oh, the Band of the Hawk is still around. Let me go talk to them. So he goes to talk to them, and the second in command, Casca, has become the main in command now since Griffith was arrested. They thought Griffith was dead until they found out through some information that he was still alive. So they go on this rescue mission to rescue Griffith with Guts, and they get there, and he's all tortured. He's all skinny. He's all shriveled up. He kind of looks like the worm from SpongeBob, like the chocolate lady. But yeah. So they find out Griffith is alive and not well. So they take him and they get chased for a while through the woods, and they get to safety. Griffith hates Guts now. He thinks he's the worst because he ruined his life. He made Griffith forget what he wanted in life. The most awful thing that could have happened is Griffith forgetting his dream. And in his eyes, Guts made him do that. So Griffith kind of runs away on like a horse, and he finds himself in this big lake with a little egg-shaped necklace called a bayolet. And Griffith had tried to kill himself, unfortunately. But yeah, he tried to do that, and then the Bayolet activated, causing something known as the eclipse, and Griffith sacrificed his humanity and all of the Band of the Hawk to become more powerful, to become a part of something called the God Hand. And in doing that, he killed literally all of them except for Casca and Guts. Guts survived with major injuries, and Griffith did some very unsavory things to Casca. Guts, in seeing this happening, tried to cut off his own arm that was clasped between like a monster's like teeth. He had to cut off his own arm to try and save her, but could not. It's very, very heartbreaking. And Guts has to just live with seeing that. 3 days after the eclipse, Guts wakes up in a bed being taken care of by some of his older friends that he met after he left the Band of the Hawk. And when he wakes up, he sees Casca is still alive. Now, they were, I didn't explain this before, Casca and Guts are together at this point. They very much love each other. They had some complication with wanting to like leave the Band of the Hawk because Casca had to take care of Griffith, as she stated. But Guts wanted to leave. So when Guts wakes up after the eclipse, he's like, oh, Casca's alive. I can be happy, you know? Her memory is completely gone. She doesn't know anything. She's like back to like a childlike state. It's genuinely, I cried reading that. It's awful. But Guts goes through like every emotion under the sun at the same time, and he just starts running away. That's a little prologue I'll give. I recommend you go read it online or buy the manga. Even just watch the anime from 1997. It's one of the best things I've ever read or watched. I love it so much. There's what? I know Ivan is musically
He is a musician.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who else in here also is a musician.
As well.
Okay. I don't know where to start with music.
Do you have like an influential artist that you listen to?
Influential artists.
Top.
Oh yeah,
artists?
top 5 artists. Here we go. For me personally, my top 5. I'm a metalhead. My top 5: number 1, Pantera, no contest.
Okay.
I think they're one of the best metal bands of all time. Number 2 is a hard pick for me. Number 2 is between Slayer and Metallica. I think those are number 2 and 3, respectively. Slayer, number 2, Metallica, number 3. Number 4, David Bowie.
Okay.
Not a metal pick, but I think he's one of the more influential people in the music space. 5, Limp Bizkit.
Biscuit. Do you have like reasons
Yeah.
for any of the ones you listed?
Yes. Pantera's music changed the way I think about music in general. Just the way that their lead guitarist Dimebag Darrell would talk about the way he plays really, really inspired me to play that same way. Now I know there's some Dimebag Glazers. I am one of them. I don't think he's the best guitarist of all time or anything. I think he's top 5, but I don't think anybody beats Jimmy Page and Hendrix on the top. They're numbered 1 and 2 for sure, in my opinion. Slayer being number 2. I like the message in their music. They're very not politically driven. I guess they're kind of politically driven. I just really like the way their music sounds. Metallica, same thing. I just really like their music. They're the most influential metal band of all time. There's no denying it. They're the most mainstream metal band. Their album And Justice for All, love it. probably my favorite metal album as a whole. Like probably I can listen to that front to back any time of the day, any day of the week, and I'll love it. I don't think I can do that with any other band. Maybe Pantera. I can probably do that with, because there's certain songs that I don't like on some of their albums. Like Far Beyond Driven has a song called Good Friends and a Bottle of Pills. I don't like that song. Great Southern Trendkill has a few songs that I don't really care for. Vulgar Display of Power I could listen to front to back without an issue.
Well, what was the artist that you said they were like a bit politically driven, but you liked it?
Slayer.
Or Slayer? Like, what?
Yeah.
What stuff do they talk about in the songs?
They talk about a lot of issues happening overseas with like genocide. They talk about religion having being a big issue in certain countries, like religious overstepping into like their government, you know.
Let's see.
You see it, a lot of it happening right now in the world with like entire countries just being run with a religion instead of a system, you know.
Yeah.
I think a religious moral system is fine, but I don't think a religious government system works. That's the way I think about it.
Yeah, that's a valid take, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, they talk about
inevitably
in their music.
Not everyone's gonna be.
They talk about a lot of that.
But I see.
Yeah.
There are a lot of songs that like people randomly make, like they're one hit.
What was that you cut out?
Oh, I absolutely muted myself. There are a lot of instances of like one hit wonders, like putting out a song that's like what the artist would make, and they get super viral. So I haven't heard of a artist that kind of just makes them all the time, makes those kinds of songs all the time.
Yeah, they're very heavy music, and there's a lot of like screaming. It's not like death metal screaming; it's more just like yelling words over intense music.
Oh yeah,
but it really gets their point across a lot of the time. Yeah, Metallica has a lot of similar messages in their music, their older music. I'd say their first I think four or five albums. Yeah, their most political album is And Justice for All, which is like an anti-US government album where they're talking like in a song called Eye of the Beholder. They talk about how the system in the US is rigged for people with a lot of money, where some of the lyrics even say that freedom of speech is words they'll bend, which is absolutely true. Or in songs like Shortest Straw, where it's like, if you're born in, say, a city like Detroit or Atlanta, right, you have less of a chance of being successful than somebody born in Beverly Hills, you know? It's powerful music.
Yeah.
There's good political message in it, in my opinion.
I like emotionally invigorating music.
Yeah. And then my number 4 pick, David Bowie. I mean, musical genius. Musical genius. Like, you'll hear his songs all over Instagram, and sometimes I won't even know they're his songs. Like, what was that? There's one that's all over Instagram right now. Is it Starman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, The Man Who Sold the World. Nirvana did a cover of that song.
Oh yeah.
I like the original a lot better, but Nirvana's version also great.
I'll switch between the two.
Yeah. I love both songs. Life on Mars is a great one. Life on Mars is one of my favorite songs of all time. Andy Warhol as well. Andy Warhol actually has that main guitar part kind of sounds like the bridge riff in Master of Puppets between the harmony and the solo. It's like almost the exact same. Really cool sounding though. I love Andy Warhol. That song's great.
I feel like a Stone Temple Pilots covered that song. I've never actually heard the original.
I didn't even know Stone Temple Pilots did a cover of that.
I think they did, or at least they named the song the same. It was on the like Unplugged. They had a song called Andy Warhol.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to listen to that in a minute after we're done with this. And then my number 5 pick, Limp Bizkit. I just think they're the best new metal band there is, in my opinion. I will say I don't like Fred Durst. He's a great businessman, but he's an asshole. Fred Durst is not a good person, but he's a great musician. Everybody in that band is very, very good at making music. They've got so many hits. They've got Break Stuff, Rollin', My Way, Nookie, Behind Blue Eyes. That's a cover, but My Generation, Rearranged, Dad Vibes. They got all these hits. I think they're a great introduction to new metal. If you like rap, you would probably like Limp Bizkit. If you like rap and you want to get into metal, you would like Limp Bizkit. I could say that for Korn as well. If you like rap and you want to get into like some heavier stuff, Korn, Limp Bizkit, great options.
What about Rage Against the Machine?
Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah. It's kind of
Their music is good.
It's alright.
Their music is alright.
It's alright.
It's alright. They have a couple good songs. Personally, I'm not a big Rage fan, but their music is alright. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
There's a band I've been listening to recently. If you wanted to get into like really heavy metal, like death metal, there's a song called Peeling Flesh. You know, crazy. The death metal band is called Peeling Flesh. No shocker there. I think some of their songs are pretty good. I think my favorite song by them that I've heard is Shoot to Kill. That one's really good.
TOS just going all in.
Yeah. If you're gonna listen to that, be prepared, because it's shocking. If you don't listen to death metal, it's shocking. There's a vocal style they do called pig squeals. It's not for everybody. Not for everybody. Yeah, that's about it for music, I think.
So I think we could wrap up. All right, well, with that, I hope you guys enjoy this episode of the TOS Talks podcast. And if you guys like what you see, just let us know by commenting what you think and by liking and subscribing. And with that, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.